The Teachings of Silvanus from the NAG HAMMADI scriptures. Watch your speech. Do not put a malicious word in your disposition, for every malicious person harms only himself. Only a foolish person walks towards his own destruction, but a wise person knows his way. A foolish person does not keep from telling a secret. A wise person, on the other hand, does not blurt out every word, but scrutinizes those who hear. Don't utter every word in the presence of those you don't know. Have a good number of friends, but not many counselors. First examine your counselor, and don't honor anyone who flatters. Their speech is sweet as honey, but their hearts are full of poison. For whenever they think they have become a reliable friend, then they will deceitfully turn against you and throw you down into the mud. Do not trust anyone as a friend, for the whole world has become deceitful, and every person is troubled in vain. All things of the world are without profit. They happen in vain. There is no real friend, not even a brother, since each person seeks his own advantage. My child, do not have anyone as a friend. If you acquire one, do not entrust yourself to him. Entrust yourself to God alone, both as Father and as friend. For everyone goes about in deceit. The whole earth is full of suffering and pain, things in which there is no profit. If you wish to lead your life in tranquility, do not keep company with anyone. Even if you do keep company with them, be as if you do not. Be pleasing to God, and you will not need anyone. Live with Christ, and He will save you, for He's the true light and the Sun of life. Just as the visible sun shines on physical eyes, so Christ illuminates every mind and heart. For if one who is wicked during his lifetime has an evil death, how much more so does one who has a blind mind? For every blind person remains incapable of seeing it. So it is with the people who do not have a sound mind. They do not delight in inquiring the light of Christ, which is reason. For everything visible is a copy of what is invisible. As a fire burns in a place without being confined to it, so it is with the sun in the sky. All of its rays extend to places on earth. It is a single being that Christ has, and He gives light to every place. This is also the way He speaks about our mind, using the image of a lamp burning and lighting up the whole place. Existing only in a part of the soul, it still gives light to all the parts of the body. In addition, I'll say something more important. The mind, in terms of its actual being, is in a place, which means it is in the body. But in terms of the thought process, the mind is not in a place. For how can it be in a place when it contemplates every place? But we are able to say something still more important than this. Do not think in yourself that God is in a place. If you localize the Lord of all in a place, then you could say that the place is more exalted than the one who dwells in it. For what contains is superior to what is contained. For there is no place that can be called incorporeal. It is not right for us to say that God is corporeal. The consequence would be that we attribute both increase and decrease to the body, and also that the one who is subject to these will not remain imperishable. Now, the Creator of all creatures is not difficult to know, but it is impossible to comprehend what He is like. For it is not only difficult for human beings to comprehend God, but it is also difficult for every divine nature, the angels and the archangels. For it is necessary to know God in the way He is. You cannot know God through any means except through Christ, who bears the image of the Father. For this image reveals the true likeness of God in a visible way. A king is usually not known apart from an image. Consider these things about God. He is in every place. On the other hand, He is in no place. In terms of power, He is in every place. But in terms of divinity, He is in no place. So then, it is possible to know God a little. In terms of His power, He fills every place. But in His exalted divinity, nothing contains Him. Everything is in God, but God is not in anything. What is it to know God? Everything that partakes of the truth is God.